Did you know the very first solar cell was built more than a century ago? Today, solar energy powers homes, factories, and even spacecraft. But the road to this point is a fascinating journey of science, culture, and innovation. In this video, we'll explore the entire history of solar energy, from ancient civilizations who worship the sun, to modern breakthroughs like perovskite cells and massive solar farms. Stay tuned to discover how we went from using sunlight to light fires to building gigawatt-scale power plants. Long before anyone thought of electricity, humans understood the power of the sun. Ancient Egyptians built temples aligned with the solstices. The sun god Ra symbolized life and energy. Greek architects designed homes with south-facing courtyards to capture winter heat, an early example of passive solar design. In 7th century BCE, people already used polished bronze mirrors or magnifying glasses to focus sunlight and ignite fires for ceremonies. Romans advanced this idea with sunrooms, large windows to trap heat in bathhouses. Their word solarium, meaning a place of the sun, is still with us today. These early practices show that humans have always known how to harness solar energy for warmth and daily life, even without electricity. In 1839, French physicist Alexandre Edmond Becquerel discovered the photovoltaic effect. When light strikes certain materials, it generates an electric current. This discovery was mostly academic at first. There were no practical devices yet, but it planted the scientific seed for solar electricity. 1873. Willoughby Smith found that selenium's electrical conductivity changes when exposed to light. 1876. William Grylls Adams and Richard Evans Day proved that selenium produced electricity from light without moving parts or heat, a clear demonstration of Becquerel's effect. This was revolutionary. It meant sunlight could create electricity directly. In 1883, American inventor Charles Fritz built the first true solar cell. He coated selenium with a thin layer of gold to capture sunlight. Efficiency? Only about 1%, but it proved that direct conversion of sunlight to electricity was possible. At that time, electricity itself was new, so commercial use wasn't yet viable. Still, Fritz's work inspired future researchers. The early 1900s brought experiments in solar thermal systems. Engineers built solar water heaters in the United States and Europe. In sunny climates like California, rooftop solar heaters became popular in the 1910s and 20s. But the big breakthrough in photovoltaic technology was still decades away. Everything changed in the mid-20th century. 1940s, 50s. Scientists learned to purify silicon and use it in electronics. 1954. Researchers at Bell Labs, Calvin Fuller, Gerald Pearson, and Darrell Chapin, created the first practical silicon solar cell, about 6% efficient. For the first time, a solar cell could power everyday electrical equipment. Soon after, 1958, the satellite Vanguard 1 became the first spacecraft powered by solar cells. Space agencies adopted solar as a reliable, maintenance-free energy source. No fuel needed in orbit. The space race provided strong funding, pushing solar cell efficiency higher. Back on Earth, solar was still expensive. But the 1970s oil crises changed the energy conversation. Governments, especially in the United States and Japan, began investing in renewable energy research. Early solar farms and off-grid installations appeared. thin film technologies emerged, using materials like cadmium telluride and amorphous silicon to lower costs. By the 1980s and 90s, solar panels slowly entered commercial markets for calculators, remote communication stations, and off-grid homes. In the last 2 decades, solar has become a pillar of the global energy transition. Mass manufacturing in China and international competition drove prices down dramatically. Panel costs have fallen by over 90% since 2000, making solar one of the cheapest sources of new electricity worldwide. Gigantic solar farms now generate hundreds of megawatts, from the deserts of India to the rooftops of Europe and the United States. Meanwhile, technology keeps improving. Bifacial panels capture sunlight on both sides. Perovskite solar cells promise higher efficiency and lower production costs. Coupling solar with battery storage allows power at night and during cloudy periods. Looking ahead, researchers are exploring flexible, transparent, and even paint-on solar cells. Floating solar farms on reservoirs reduce land use and cut water evaporation. Integration with smart grids and electric vehicles will reshape how we produce and consume electricity. Many experts predict solar will be the world's largest single source of electricity within a few decades. From ancient mirrors and sunrooms to satellites and gigawatt solar farms, humanity's relationship with the sun has evolved for thousands of years. Today, solar power is not just a scientific curiosity. It's a cornerstone of a cleaner, more sustainable energy future. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history of solar energy, give this video a like, share it with friends, and subscribe for more renewable energy stories. Thanks for watching, and here's to a brighter, solar-powered tomorrow.